Hello, it is Tuesday, and I hope you've had a great start to your week. The holidays are almost upon us. Next week will be in full swing. So this is a good chance to get ready and start moving and to really make sure you stay in shape, even though you've got a lot going on. So, and we're at WildFire Fitness, we're always here to help. So, I might have said it, I'm Coach Skip, and we're going to get started with a warm-up today. We have got 3 rounds of 30 vertical jumps, 20 flutter kicks, 10 sumo squats, and then 10 plank balance. So starting out on that vertical jump, this is a jump rope simulation. Just stay on your toes and keep moving right up and down. If you want to spin the wrists here just to simulate a jump rope, if you've got a jump rope at home, break it out. Maybe it's in a back closet somewhere. Pull it out. Jump rope is a great exercise to get your cardio down, get your lungs in shape, and to work on agility and coordination. So do those 30 vertical jumps as fast as you can. If the jumping and the impact is an issue for you, then just do a standing march here. And you can still get those wrists spinning just to keep that movement going. And just stay on your toes, same thing, and right up and down. You don't need to bring your knees real high on that vertical jump or that step up. Then we're going to go to flutter kicks. On the flutter kick, what we're looking for is going to be flat on your back, point your toes, keep those legs straight, bring the shoulders up off the ground. That's going to give you more core stability here. If you need to put your hands underneath your hips, that's totally fine. But just kick those legs. Right plus left equals 1. So just count that right leg each time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get the point. If you need to work on something a little higher, not quite go all the way to the ground, use that chair or bench and do the same movement. Just keep those feet kicking that whole time. So you're going to do 20 flutter kicks. Then we'll get into 10 sumo squats. Now, a normal air squat is going to be feet shoulder width apart. So for the sumo squat, we're going to want to go a little bit wider than that so we really open up the hips. We still want you to work on keeping that chest up, get nice and low, and right back down again. So keep that movement going and really get those hips opened up. Again, you can use your bench where you are sitting down and standing up. And this is going to limit your depth, but it's going to keep you stable so that make sure you go all the way down and all the way up every single time. You can also use something for balance, a door jam, just something stable where you're still going nice and wide and getting low. And this is just going to take off some of the resistance. Finally, we'll finish it off with 10 plank balance. On that plank balance, you're going to go on your forearms or on your hands. And from this position, we're just going back and forth. If I'm going for my forearms, back and forth. And that's 1, 2, 3. Use your bench if you need to. Same thing, right in here, and just back and forth. The higher the platform, the less the resistance, the easier it's going to be for you. So if you have a countertop right there and you're right up against a countertop, that's totally fine. And just same thing, moving back and forth. So 3 rounds, 20 vertical jumps, 30 vertical jumps, 20 flutter kicks, 10 sumo squats, and 10 plank balance. For the workout today, you're gonna need a timer. Grab your watch, grab your phone. There's plenty of great apps on your phone. If you download what's called a Tabata timer, that'll give you the ability to do every minute on the minute, and it'll beep every single time. If you don't want to get that fancy, then just start a running clock, watch the time, and every minute on the minute, you're going to change exercises. There's no transition time between the exercises, so it's just a running clock. If you've got the ability to beep every minute, great. Otherwise, just change exercises when that minute comes up. We're going to be doing 3 rounds we're going to be doing 5 different exercises. So that's 15 minutes of work. We're going to take 1 minute of rest between each round. So you'll go through all 5 exercises, then you'll rest for a minute, and you'll repeat that 2 more times. Record your score, record your total number of reps. The easiest way to do that is to keep a running count. So we're starting with air squats. On that air squat, where the sumo squat was wider, we're going to bring that air squat back into about shoulder width apart, feet shoulder width apart. Push those hips back and down, keep that chest up, get nice and low. Make sure you get that hip crease below parallel each time, and then stand up and get some speed going on it here. The whole point is to get moving as fast as possible in this minute. And so make sure you're getting all the way down and standing all the way up. When you need to, shake it out and then right back to it. Keep it going. Notice with my arms, I've kind of got that arm swing as a counterbalance. That's just really going to help me keep my chest up the entire time. Same thing, if you need to use a bench, just sit down and stand up. Same movement, just going as fast as possible and as fast as you're comfortable with. Then we're going to move to sit-ups. That running total that I was talking about. Let's say I just did 40 air squats in my minute. When I start on my sit-ups, 41, 42, 43. You get the point. On the sit-ups, we're going to go right down, butterfly those feet. That way we have the knees out to the side and we get the range of motion at the top. Or go legs straight out in front of you. Whichever's more comfortable for you is totally fine. You're going all the way back, touching those shoulders, and then throw those arms forward every single time. It's okay to get some momentum going here. In fact, if you need to grab onto something that weighs just a few pounds, a weight, a water bottle, if you've got a 3 to 5 pound dumbbell or something like that at home, use that. That's perfect for what we're looking for. And just something that's going to give us some momentum to get up there. If you find that when you're doing your sit-ups, you're only able to get about halfway before going back again, adding this extra weight is just going to help us get the range of motion that we're looking for. You can also use a bench if you need to. Getting down on the ground isn't an issue. Then just go to that bench and just bring the knees to the chest and let it go. And keep that motion going for the 1 minute. After your sit-ups, you're going to go into push-ups. On that push-up, we're going to be on our hands, hands right underneath our shoulders, going all the way down, chest to the deck, and then push away at the top. Same thing. Keep that motion going. If you need to use your knees, that's fine. Same thing. Make sure if you're using your knees, you start flat on the ground, and that way you're pushing the ground away from your chest, and you're keeping your torso straight from your shoulders right down to your knees. Same thing with the platform. If you need to lessen the resistance, just right like this. Use that chair, the front of a couch, or even something higher like a countertop where you do it from a standing position. Next, we're going to get into Superman. The Superman is going to be on the ground where you're going to bring your chest and shoulders off the chest and thighs up, and then let it go. And just right up and down, hold that 1 second, pause at the top every single time. Same thing if you're having trouble getting down on the ground. What I want you to do is from a standing position, you're just going to push your hips forward and let it go. Let it go. And each time when you're pushing your hips forward, really squeeze your butt and then go. The same movement that we're doing on the ground. We're going to finish this up with plank jacks, one of my favorites. On that plank jack, whether you're on your hands or your forearms, you're just jumping those feet out and then back in again. 2, 3, 4. If you're going from your forearms, it'll be a little bit more challenging. Just like that. Or again, use that bench. Now you can step out and step back. And so if you need to, going step out and just going back and forth this way. or use that platform. Same thing, either from jumping or stepping. So that is your workout. 3 rounds, 1 minute stations, 1 minute of air squats, sit-ups, push-ups, Superman, and then plank jacks. Record your score, record your reps, get as many reps as possible in each 1 minute period. Keep a running total, write it down during that 1 minute rest period, so that way you can enter it and be on the whiteboard and we can see your score. As always, we'll be here to help. So if you need anything, you'd like to come in, we've got our WildFire Best Boot Camp that's going to be starting January 5th here at WildFire. This is a great way to be able to get in with a group, a community that's going to help keep you motivated, inspired, hold you accountable, and it's a specific 6-week program. So it's just 6 weeks where we're designed to get you ramped up and to really start your fitness journey the right way. So stay tuned for more videos from WildFire Fitness, and have a happy holiday, and we'll see you soon. Coach Skip signing off. Have a great day.